I'm waiting a little nervously for a genius. Julie's sister Terry is flying in from the north to visit. She's only going to be here a couple of days. Monday morning, she flies back to Oxford to take her final exams. That's right. Terry Renfield, age 17, will eventually be the youngest psychiatrist in the history of Great Britain.
No, you don't.
I beg your pardon, miss.
I said, no, you don't. You don't have to hijack this airplane.
Look, young lady, I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Of course you do. That's why you're carrying that gun in the left-hand pocket of your jacket. That's why you bumped into the air host when she served lunch. And stole the cockpit key. That's why you've been studying the map of Cuba in the airline map atlas.
I've been looking at all the countries.
You've studied Cuba 6 times.
Now you can understand why I'm a little jumpy. As you know, I'm not only Timothy Blair, handsome, charming, witty American playboy by night, but also Timmy, girl fashion model by day. And as you also know, it's supposed to be a secret. Have you ever tried to keep a secret from a 17-year-old girl? Especially one with an IQ of 195?
It all began when I was 2 years old. My mother hid my diapers, and my brother, who was expecting a baby sister instead of me...
Inspector, the captain would like to see you for a minute.
Thank you. We'll finish this later, shall we?
Inspector?
Oh, yes. That's Inspector Donahue, Chief Safety Inspector for the airline.
Hi, my name is Tim Blair. I used to be a nice, normal, clean-cut American kid. And then I met Julie Renfield, a young British actress visiting Hollywood. She turned my whole world upside down. But when the movie she was making ended and she returned to London, I was just about ready to die. To forget my broken heart, I posed for my photographer brother, who needed some hippie pictures in a hurry. By mistake, they ended up in London.
I really dig that earthy look. I want that girl.
Look, it's my only chance to be with Julie. And that's how I became the ugliest girl in town.
Who owns that fabulous face? The ugliest girl in town. Whose clothes are setting the pace? The ugliest girl in town. You don't have to be a Leo or Sophia. This is the year of the clown. Be the shakiest, freakiest, ugliest girl in town.
Julie would have met you, but she had an early call at the studio. So I hopped in the Rolls, and here I am.
Rose? I didn't know Julie owned a Rolls Royce.
Well, she doesn't. I do. I rent it, kind of.
Tim, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
What do you do? Yes, I mean to earn a living.
Well, kind of nothing. Well, that's not true. I do have plans to do something, and I'm hoping to announce them very soon. Isn't that your bag over there?
Tim, how long have you and Julie known each other?
6 months.
How does he live, Julie? Do you support him?
Don't be silly, of course not. He's, independently wealthy.
Do you love him?
Yes, very much.
Then why don't you marry him?
Terry.
Oh, it's all right, Julie. You don't have to answer if it hurts too much.
Yes, Terry, it does hurt. You see, he's never asked me.
Well, that's funny. He told me he did. And you told him you weren't ready to have a meaningful relationship.
Did he say that?
Of course I did. I had to make up something. You should have seen the cross-examination she put me through all the way back from the airport.
We'd better coordinate our lives, love, or we're going to be in trouble.
You're right. You're right. We're very much in love. And someday, if I'm a real good boy and eat all my spinach, I'll get you.
Come now, love.
Oh, it's a lovely house, Tim. What are the bedrooms like?
We're going to be late for the theater.
Oh, no, we're not. let it. Pretend it's 10 seconds from now and we're in the Rose.
It might be somebody important. Wait a minute. Hello?
It's me, Gene. Listen, I'm at Courtney's office. He's having a little impromptu party. Some models, a designer or two, a couple of princes.
Sorry, Gene, but I've already made plans to spend the evening with a couple of marvelous ladies.
Courtney wants you over here, and we don't want to disappoint him, do I?
Gene, I can't. It's business. I have to take in the next room. Would you and Terry mind?
Fight him, darling.
Oh, come on, Timmy. Now, David, I tried my best, but she's really pretty hung up.
You leave it to me. Timmy, is that you?
Yes, David, it's me. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Absolutely in the party spirit. Are you dressed?
No, and I have this terrible headache.
Bad luck. Take an aspirin and come over, will you?
People here, you simply must meet.
It's an account, Timmy, that I've been nursing now for nearly 2 years, and it's almost in the bag. So do come over. There's an angel. Help me clinch the deal.
You understand?
David, I really don't feel well. Besides this headache, I have a terrible cold. My sinuses are dripping.
Timmy, stop sounding like an American television commercial. Get over here.
Courtney wouldn't take no for an answer. I'm sorry, Terry's first night in London.
We'll be all right, darling, really. Do you need the Rose?
No, you take it and have fun, but not too much. Here are your theater tickets, and I'm gonna get dressed.
Julie. Terry, don't say anything. Don't make it any worse than it is. Yes, love, we've got to be careful. She was outside your house last night at midnight when you got back.
She what?
She saw Timmy carrying a suitcase inside, and then the lights go out.
Your little sister is not only a genius, but she's also a sneak.
Well, love, it's only for 2 more days. But that's enough about Terry. Am I going to see you tonight?
Oh, honey, I'm opening a new discotheque with Courtney tonight. If I get home early, I'll give you a call.
Well, I'll go to the pictures with Terry.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be. At least while she's watching a film, she'll be quiet. It's for your own good. I've studied his type at school, Julie. The Don Juan complex. He has to prove his masculinity with every girl he meets. While we're here at the film, he's probably out dancing with that homely, dumpy little redhead I saw going to his house last night.
I'll give you the moon, stars, the heavens above.
I settled for just 2 little oil wells in the side.
You can have them.
Oh, man.
As soon as we get them back from the Israelis.
I had a chance of the moon, the stars, and the heavens above.
I'm not going to stop trying. If I did, I'd never forgive myself.
I've got another early call in the morning, love, so if you decide not to go back to your hotel, the couch opens up into a nice, comfortable bed. Good night.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, I
I came straight from...
Sorry, but for a husband to...
Yes, Terry, we know.
Look, this whole discussion is irrelevant. I can't stop being Timmy until Jean's out of hock with the gamblers.
But, Tim, did you ever consider that perhaps you're using the fact of Jean's owing £10,000 as an excuse not to marry Julie?
Terry, would you stop being Dr. Freud? Gene could have done it. But he is my brother, and before I'd let anything happen to him,
Tim! This was in 1968. Not Al Capone's Chicago. I mean, nobody's going to kill Gene. Look, let him get a job and pay off his own debt. It'll make a man of him.
Terry, you are Julie's sister. And I think I'm getting to like you. Would you do us all a big favor and find somebody else to save?
I'm afraid I can't. I'm gonna have to tell Mr. Courtney the truth. Please don't hate me.
Terry, if you do that, I will do worse than hate you. I will never speak to you again.
First, maybe. But later, I think you'll thank me. Remember, I wouldn't do it if I didn't love you.
Thanks.
Oh, for your own good, Tim. You too, Julie. It's about time you both grew up.
Terry!
Julie! I think maybe she's right. I think Courtney should be told the truth.
Tim, have you gone mad?
No. Just seen the light. Up to now, we've just been playing it by. I think it's about time we started living it.
Oh, bravo, Tim, bravo!
No, it'll be rough at first, but if our love is strong enough, we'll make it. I'll call Courtney before lunch.
I think it'll be easier if I do it.
I thought you'd say that. Knightsbridge, 475.
Knightsbridge 4. Are you sure that's his number?
Operator, give me the number of the Courtney Model Agency.
Now I believe you. Oh, it'll be hard at first, but years from now.
Good night, Terry. You gave her the number of Jean's studio.
You are very clever, Dr. Van Helsing.
Courtney and Stone Model Agency. Who's calling? Just one moment, please.
Remember, the life you saved may be your own.
David Courtney here. Terry Renfield? Yes, that name does ring a bell. What's that? You have something of the utmost importance to tell me. About Timmy? Oh, yes, well, go ahead. You can't over the phone. Lunch? Oh, I think I can probably rearrange my luncheon plans. Yes, fine. Thank you. Goodbye. Fantastic. Unbelievable. Disgusting. How dare he?
Oh, please, Mr. Courtney.
Call me Dave.
He's terribly sorry for what he's done.
Well, then, I suppose I shall just have to make the best of a bad situation.
The best of a bad situation?
Yes, well, we can't have everyone involved in his little masquerade, can we? There's so much at stake financially. Not to mention his wonderfully loyal, dedicated brother.
Winter. Yes, might have the phone.
Yes.
This will most probably make the front page.
That, I can take care of that quite quietly for her, for his own sake. I tried. I mean, I really did my best, but she was just too clever.
Either way, we're in trouble. If I don't quit, she's sure to find out. All she has to do is pick up any fashion magazine. And if I do quit...
Bang, bang.
Terry really is incredible. I've only managed to fool her once in my life. We were just little kids, but I did manage to fool her.
You mean you fooled the brilliant Terry Renfield?
I've got an idea. On Monday morning, I think we'll have a little surprise in store for Dr. Renfield.
Dear Terry, to 193 Cheapside Road, 5th floor, apartment 5. Love, Julie.
Terry, you came to say goodbye.
Did you really tear up that studio contract?
Well, it was the least I could do to protect Tim's male ego. Right?
Right.
Hi, everybody. I'm home.
Any luck, darling, with the Department of Sanitation?
Yes, good news. They told me to come back in December if it snows. But I have to bring my own shovel.
Oh, I think I know where we can borrow one.
Good. I found these.
Oh, how soon! We'll have a smashing lunch.
Thanks, Terry.
You're welcome.
Even though everything is gone, at least for the first time in my life, I feel like a man.
And Jean, Dick Coopersmith understands.
He understood. I think that's Jean now.
Hi, gang.
How do you feel, pal?
Great. I'm sorry I can't speak any louder. That elbow in the throat. You know how it is. Hey, you must be Terry. Hi, I'm Chief.
Well, at least I didn't kill you.
When do you have to go to the hospital again?
Tomorrow morning for more x-rays.
Good old socialized medicine. Do you know what it would have cost in America to set a broken leg, 2 cracked vertebrae, compound fracture of both wrists, dislocated knee, and 2 broken ribs?
Does it hurt a lot?
Yeah, it's kind of smart. But it's worth it, seeing my kid brother happy again. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to take next Friday's beating.
Next Friday?
Oh, sure. Every Friday at 3:30 until they start getting their 200 pounds a week. If I had a chance.
I think I've got to get my flight.
I'll come with you to the airport.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I mean, you've done enough for me already.
Not half as much as you've done for us, Terry.
Say that again.
Right. 5 and 10.
Hey, thanks again for the use of the pad, Sam. I'm Sam. Whatever.
Hey,
Anytime you want to do your freaky things, man, give us a blast on the horn.
we will.
What now?
Now back to the lab. And a very important phone call from little Miss Fix-It.
Oh. Weird, man.
I'll go and get you some magazines to read on the plane. There are usually some lying about in the ladies' room.
Give me all your threes. Give me all your 9s.
Fish. This isn't gonna work. She's never gonna call.
Oh, where is David's number? Oh, operator, can you give me the phone number of the Courtney and Stone Model Agency in London?
David,
Jenny,
there's a call for you from Miss Terry Renfield. She says it's important.
I'll take it on this line. My sweet. Yeah, she is a sweetie. Hello?
Dave, this is Terry Renfield, Julie's sister.
Yes? Dave?
I was wrong. Oh, I shouldn't have interfered. Please rehire Timmy.
I beg your pardon.
All right. Oh, please let Tim continue being Timmy. He's a fine boy, and he needs the work to pay off Jean's gambling debt so he can marry Julie.
Don't worry. I won't tell the police.
Or anyone.
Hello? Nutcase. How dare she?
Julie, I've just done something that's going to make everybody very happy.
Give me all your aces.
Hello, Courtney and Stone Model Agency.
Congratulations. I just put Terry on the plane.
Oh, no, get her back again.
What for? It worked, didn't it? 5 minutes alone and she was calling Courtney to tell him she'd been wrong.
Again?
What's wrong?
She must have called Courtney because she didn't call here.
You didn't?
Jean, start packing.
Tim, don't panic.
Don't panic. Courtney's probably on his way here now.
I know, and so am I, darling. But if he gets there first, now here's what you must do.
Where is she? Timmy!
David!
What a nice surprise, David.
Right.
Timmy, half an hour ago, I received a telephone call from a young girl
Telephone call?
The telephone call?
accusing you of being... it can't be, can it, Timmy? It can't be. But I've got to be sure. Don't you understand, Timmy? I've got to be sure.
David, what the dickens are you talking about?
Timmy, for the sake of our close association, I'm going to ask you one direct, personal question. And I am prepared to accept your answer as gospel. Are you... Timmy, are you...
Don't you recognize me? Mrs. McClure from Kansas City High.
Oh, Mrs. McClure!
Mrs. McClure!
Bridge 1 and 2.
Oh, my little girl. And now she's a beautiful, famous fashion model.
Oh, Mrs. McClure, I want to introduce you to the man who made it all possible. David Courtney. David, Mrs. McClure.
How do you do? Timmy, if you only knew how proud of you all of us are in Kansas City.
We're very proud of her here in England, too, aren't we, David?
I just had to stop in and say hello. I'm on a 10-day cemetery tour. You know, visiting all the famous graveyards of Europe. Do you remember that Halloween night we stole the principal's mailbox and put it on a fence?
And to think that I could have doubted her. And then to rush round here like a silly fool and insult the poor, dear, feminine creature. I deserve a good thrashing. I really do.
Is that an opinion or an invitation, David?
Oh, I'm a fool. Courtney, you're a blind, raving... I'm a fool.